Good morning, sunshine. Arise and shine. Good morning. Wow, I am not a morning person. Anyone who knows me knows that I am not a morning person. I am my least favorite version of myself in the morning, but I've been this way my entire life. So I have learned how to handle that version of myself. I've learned how to comfort her, make sure she feels safe, and I've learned how to come into my day in a mindful way so that I don't disrupt her. Because if I disrupt the morning version of myself, then I disrupt every version of myself from that point forward throughout the day. And that is not what we want. We want days to feel grounded. We want our days to feel good and happy and be really present. And if I have a rough morning, that's not going to be the case. So with that being said, I wanted to share with you what a mindful morning in my life looks like. I didn't want to call it a mindful morning routine, and that's because I don't do this exact same thing every single day. When I think of routine, I think of these are the steps. You do this exact same thing every single morning or every single day, and that's your routine. But depending on what I have to do that morning, what sort of times I wake up, there's so many different factors that fall under the category of this not being a routine is what I'm trying to say. So I'm just going to show you what I did this morning, and there are a handful of things that I do like to do every single day or every single morning, and I'll kind of point those out as we go. One of them being journaling. I absolutely love to journal, and journaling is something that I wanted to get into for so long in my life, but I bought so many cutesy journals and I just could never keep up with it. And then when I was going through my meditation coaching certification program, I had to journal as a part of the program, and I absolutely fell in love. I was able to be consistent with it, and I was able to really use this as a wonderful tool to help my brain and to ease my thoughts. So like every single morning, I will just do a brain dump and write whatever comes to mind. And sometimes it's about the dream I had the night before. Sometimes it's about something that maybe was like keeping me up late at night or whatever it is. I just get curious about what sort of things are popping up into my mind first thing in the morning, and that's what I'll put down. So after I journal, I always like to meditate. To me, those things always come hand in hand. So it's like journal, meditate. Journal, meditate, because you like brought all of these thoughts and things and feelings and emotions to the surface while you're journaling. And then you can use your meditation practice to release them or to get a little bit more curious about them, maybe go a little bit deeper and ask for guidance about certain things that have come up during your journaling session. I love to meditate after I journal. What kind of meditation I do in the AM is different every single day. Sometimes I listen to a guided meditation from my library of guided meditations called The Collective. I'll leave it linked down below. I have a library of over 80 guided meditations, anywhere from 1 minute to 30 minutes. So sometimes I like to listen to those because those are specifically targeted to certain areas of life or areas of the body or areas within emotions. So sometimes I'll like to do that if something is specifically on my mind, or I'll just put on the timer on the Insight Timer app. So this morning I did a 20-minute meditation, and I just used the Insight Timer, so it told me, when it started and when the 20 minutes were up. And I do just want to say that when you're doing your meditation practice, this is for you. You don't need to be doing it a certain way. You don't need to be as stiff as a soldier. This is to help you feel good. This is to help you feel grounded. This is to help you feel set up and ready for your day. Like you've seen in the video, I sometimes, like if I have an itch, I will itch it. If I need to yawn, I will yawn. That's a good way to release energy. If I'm uncomfortable, I'll add a few more pillows, especially in the first few minutes of your meditation. Like you don't need to be uncomfortable. Set yourself up to feel really good throughout this meditation, and that way you can start your day feeling amazing. So in the morning, I really like to do low brain activity sort of things. So things that I don't need a lot of brain power for, because as I took minutes to explain, I am not a morning person. So I don't want to have to use my brain first thing in the morning. And to me, that's mindful. That's being mindful of who I am as a person. That's being mindful of how I want to show up in the rest of the day. And so I take things slow. I take things that are easy on my brain and don't cause it to twist. Like, I hate waking up and looking at my phone first thing in the morning. Like, I know better, and there are still mornings where I wake up and something catches my eye when I hit the alarm, and all of a sudden I am deep in my text or I'm deep in some sort of social media app, and it truly changes how I feel throughout the day, and I don't like how I feel during those days. I feel totally unsettled. I feel a lot more anxiety in my body, and so I try to not be on my phone, at least until I'm done with my meditation. So like while I was eating breakfast, I'll sit down and I'll check my text, but I still tried only to do the things that are super prevalent and then put my phone down and go about the rest of my morning, still keeping my brain activity to a minimum. So low brain activities: cleaning the dishes, sweeping the floor, making my bed. I will make my bed every single day. I don't care. I will make my bed every single day because it's like the first thing that you can do to feel accomplished during the day. Like, it's the first box that I can check to be like, yes, I did this. I accomplished that. And plus, when I go to bed at night, if my bed isn't made, then I don't sleep well. I'm like the princess and the pea. I literally don't sleep well if my bed's not made. I had some extra time in the morning before I had to head out to the gym, so I did post some content, which was nice because it was like getting that out of the way. But yeah, I wanted to do this voiceover because I knew that morning version of me would not have it. She would not be wanting to chat with the camera, nothing whatsoever. But now we've reached a point where I'm feeling good, I'm feeling awake, so I'm gonna let her take over and share what's going on. Love ya. Okay, my brain's on. Good morning. I just changed. I'm gonna go meet some friends at the gym. We've been going to the gym a little bit later. We're meeting there at 10:30 today. It is 9:57 right now. We've been going a little bit later. Like, for a while we were going like 9:30, so usually my morning is like do, you know, my meditation, my journaling, put on some sunscreen, maybe eat a little bit of breakfast before I go, and just then I'm like done and ready to go to the gym. But since we're going a little bit later lately, I've been having more time, which is why I was able to post some content this morning. I love making my morning workout a part of my morning routine, and when we go at like 10:30, I think even tomorrow we're going at like 11:30, that's when it starts to feel like, okay, my morning routine, it's getting a little long, it's getting a little ridiculous. Like, this is, I've been up since 7, like I can't consider this still my morning routine, but you know, I do what I can. Today is arms day. Usually on Tuesdays, it's arms day. So we'll see how it goes, and then later today I have a riding lesson. So I'm excited. Today's gonna be a good day. And since I already got that content posted, I can get ahead with other content as well. So I'm excited. I think today's gonna be a really good day. It actually looks like beautiful and sunny out. And this is normally like heavy rainy season. I guess it's looking a little cloudy. It may rain today. Honestly, I want it to rain. Like, this is the time of year it's supposed to rain, and I would rather it rain a lot in September and October. One, so that all of the greenery gets all of the water and nutrients that they need. And two, so we can have a better dry season, because I thrive during dry season. I also want it to be like very rainy so that it forces me to stay in and do more work and get more stuff done, because I have a problem where I'm like, but it's so nice out. Why am I sitting inside and doing work when I should be outside in the sun? So I'm hoping these next couple of months are gonna be like actually pretty rainy, like they're supposed to, so I can get a lot of work done and force myself to stay inside a little bit more than what I'm used to. I just have to put on my sneakers and then we're ready to go. I have my water bottle, put on my sneakers, I gotta take the trash out, and we're good to go. Thank you for joining me for my mindful morning. I didn't want to call it a mindful morning routine because maybe I got into that in my voiceover. I don't know. Future me, I hope we talked about that. If you liked this video and the style of it, please let me know and check out the other ones on my channel. And don't forget to subscribe. It really helps a small creator like me. I want to grow this community and give you guys the content, just the videos, like all the things that you want. So thank you again so much for watching. I'm sending you so much love.